What's up, good people, and welcome back to YouTube from Scratch, where we step you through the entire process of starting a channel, building a channel to monetization, and beyond. Today, we want to talk about real quick, something that is kind of important about, why we're doing what we're doing and why we're doing it the way that we're doing. We've been uploading every day consistently. This is the 8th day of uploading, and kind of how that plays into growing on YouTube. And, it's very important that you understand we're uploading consistently every day to show the algorithm that we have something to say first and foremost. That is a consistent message, and it's going to start the algorithm to push our channel and our content to a specific type of audience. It's really important that you understand that starting out, it's best to kind of create a lot of content around a specific thing. I know a lot of times you may hear, and you're going to hear if you're new to YouTube, that just try out a few things when you're first starting out. Just start uploading content, which is a good thing to do, but there's a better way to do it and a more concise way to do it if you want to grow a little bit faster. And that is to really nail down what your niche is before you start uploading content, and then start to upload videos that are driven around that particular niche, even if you aren't 100% confident about how you're going to end up delivering that in the future or the way it's going to end up. You don't have to be confident about that. Just as we're doing right now, we're just sitting in front of the camera and we're talking about what we know. Like, we've done this before. I've done this before. I've created channels before that have been monetized into success. So I know about this topic, but I'm not, in a fancy studio right now with fancy lighting and all of that. I'm just sitting talking to you about it. Now, we can grow to doing that on this particular channel, and we may up the game and do different things like that, add in more production value along the way. But right now, we want to show you that even at the start, you can still provide value in what you're doing by just talking about the things that you know. And it's really important that you start out doing that, and it's still on topic to the niche that you're going into. Like, even though we're bare bones right now, just having this conversation and this banter, we're still talking about the niche that this channel is ultimately going to be about, which is YouTube growth, YouTube monetization, and beyond. So that is the key thing to do, that, even if you're, starting fresh and you don't know where your channel is going to end up, if you do have a good concrete knowledge of your niche and where you want your channel to be, it'll help you to go a long way into positioning your channel for success, even if it's a little broader. Like, if you're saying, okay, I want to go into helping people, with video, but I want to specialize on, video on YouTube. Yes, that's a broader kind of thing because video is huge, but you're still giving yourself a niche to kind of work within, so that once the algorithm starts to, serve your content to people, it's still not far off from where your channel is going to end up, so that, as videos start to come in, as you start to create videos and time passes, people will still be able to resonate, or your core audience will still be able to resonate with the videos you've done in the past and the videos you're going to do in the future. And that's really important, very important to the growth of YouTube, not just the growth of your channel, but the growth of, how profitable your channel can be in the long run, because really nailing down your specific niche will give you a good insight into your niche and how to position your videos to make consistent revenue and continue your revenue model going forward. So very important to nail down, as soon as you can, what your niche is and how you're going to, constantly create that value within that. Now, I know it can be a little bit difficult because we do, as content creators, want to experiment and do all types of things, but I'm just going to stress this point. I'm going to keep stressing it because it's very important. Nail down what you're talking about, at least on a semi-broad or semi-narrow sense, so that you can start to really resonate inside of the algorithm and resonate with a specific audience. Because as that audience resonates with your content, they're not only going to, revisit your content, they're also going to share your content out. And the last thing you want to happen, and this is the flip side of, this working well, the last thing you want to happen is that you create a bulk of content around a specific topic that you're really interested in, and then you just throw, a couple monkey wrench type videos in the mix that actually do well. And I've seen this happen on channels that I've done, in the past when I didn't know what I was doing, and I've seen it on other content creators' channels. When you have that monkey wrench, couple videos that do well, and the algorithm says, hey, I want to show these people, your channel because these are the videos that are doing well, but then that doesn't resonate well with your entire audience, and you start to get, those misses, those hit and miss videos inside of your algorithm. You start to lose followers, you start to lose subscribers, you start to lose momentum because you may have a couple videos that are not in your specific niche that are doing well on one end, but then they're making the other videos not do well because they're not resonating with the same people. It just confuses the algorithm. But all is not lost when this happens. All is not lost. There is a remedy. You can, if you do that, if you go down that route, there is a solution. You can go back and unlist the videos that you have done that with so that they're not hurting or, steering people off into the wrong path when it comes to what your channel is really about. And like I said, I've had to do this. We've experienced this on channels before where, we have specific niche videos that we have on the channel at large, but then a few of our videos are kind of off script, and they tend to get popular, and then the algorithm gets confused as to where and who to serve, our videos to, and you start to get an audience that doesn't resonate with either the older content or the newer content. And, they click on them, and this is how it damages your channel. They click on those videos because it's you and it's the channel that they recognize. But when they see the content, they're not resonating with it. So they don't watch it all the way through, which hurts your watch time and hurts your average view duration, which is one of the key metrics for growing your channel, because it shows the algorithm that, hey, what you have to say is important. So those things you want to watch out for and make sure you're not doing in the long run, you're not doing too much of that, and like I said, it's, it happens to everybody. You can deviate from things, but just think about it like this. If you're watching, your specific channel that you like to watch on TV, and they have specific programs that you like to watch, and then all of a sudden they break that schedule and start showing you something that you have not seen before, that you don't really resonate with, chances are you're going to flip the channel, because that channel no longer is serving the reason you came to that channel is no longer there, and you're not getting the content that you came there for anymore in the way that you want to get it. So, think about it like that. Always keep that in mind when you're creating videos. You're not just creating videos for yourself, and you are creating videos for a specific audience. And if you create videos for a specific audience, your channel will grow faster and more consistently. And the videos that you create day in and day out will always have a place and always have a resonating place with that audience. And that's really what turns YouTube into a passive income over time, because your videos continue to resonate with that audience and continue to resonate with people who are interested in that. And new people who are interested come to the platform all the time. You may have a specific audience that is growing with you, but it's not to say that that audience, won't be rejuvenated or reinvented with another group of people who are still interested in those same things, who are coming up. So always keep that in mind. And I hope this was helpful to you, and we'll see you in the next one.